Blessings, blessings, lovelies. So beautiful to connect with you again for our oracle reading today. We have 3 cards again. And this is such a beautiful deck. This is our beautiful Whispers of Healing deck. So today I'm asking you, what are you being called to heal? What steps do you need to take in order to be healing? So sometimes it's a matter of you know what you need to heal, but you just don't know what the right way is to step into that. You're not sure about the right energy to hold for that particular thing. And so today I'm inviting you to feel into the cards 1, 2, or 3 and see what message comes up for you. Now remember, this is for the collective, so maybe 1 of these cards is for you, maybe 3 of these cards are for you. We just don't know. Just let Spirit talk through you and tell you what to choose. Don't sit in your head and go, well, that card's placed a little bit down further than the others, so I think that's going to be a better card. No. I don't know, none of you do that. But it's just a matter of going, okay, well, feel into it, do gusso. What number? 1, 2, or 3? Okay, yep, let's go with that. And then when I'm sharing Spirit's message, feel into your body. What speaks to you? Yeah? All right. Now, if you wanted to do these readings yourself confidently and be able to really trust the insights that you're getting, I have a really tiny, can do in an afternoon course that is like little videos of me sharing and showing how to do card readings for your soul. They're for card readings for you personally. How to use oracles, how to pull oracles, how to use tarot, how to pull tarot, you know? So that is available. That's on my programs page. So, or if you want any details, you can reach out around that. Because I do sometimes get a few of you saying, oh, but how do you actually know? Well, you just do, because Spirit shows you. And they pop out of the deck. And you feel guided to when to stop. But I can't explain that in my little afternoon kind of, it's super cheap. I'm not even sure it's very cheap, and it's an afternoon kind of sit down and feel into. Okay, let's jump into this. Let's feel into this. Cards 1, 2, or 3. Card number 1, let's go. Card number 1 is respect. Okay, so when we're looking at healing, when we're looking at what we need to do in order to heal, who are we needing to give the respect to? Is this to ourselves? Is this your sign to start respecting your time as sacred? To start respecting your practice as sacred? That you actually deserve respect. Because if we can't respect ourselves, we are training those around us to not respect us. And I've been guilty of that myself. We've probably all been there at one stage or another. What are your dreams? What are your hopes? What are your wishes? Are you respecting them? Are you stepping into that power and that energy? And showing people how to treat you by the way you treat yourself. It can go the other way too, where are you respecting those around you? Are you showing them love? Are you sending light to them? You know, are you expecting people to love on you, but you're not loving on anyone else? That's a form of respect. But I'm really getting a call that this is about you. That this card is about respecting yourself. So that others hold you in the same light. You know what, if they don't, that's okay as well. That's not their job. It's your job to hold yourself in your light. And put in the boundaries to honor what you need. Respect your body. Get the right amount of sleep, if you can. If you've got a tiny bub, it's a bit tricky. If you don't have a tiny bub, stop scrolling, turn that phone off, and go to bed. Respect what your body needs. Respect what Spirit's calling for you to do. Respect your spiritual practice. Card number 2. Oh, it goes this way, card number 2. I love how these cards are a little bit different. Card number 2 is compassion. Being in nature, being with the animals, showing love and compassion to the nature and animals is a beautiful way to heal yourself as well as heal the earth. Show yourself some compassion. Give yourself a break. You know, we spoke about last week about, you know, having such big expectations for January and being really hard on ourselves that we're not there yet. This is a similar card, right? Have some compassion for yourself for where you are, because you're exactly where you need to be, always. Bring in that compassion. How can you love yourself more? How can you be a little bit more gentle with yourself this week? I want you to have a look at your calendar. Where can you make space if you're someone that, you know, has bookings and whatnot on their calendar? Where can you block out some time for yourself? Where can you go a bit slower and have a little bit more compassion for yourself? Where can you do that this week? Where can you really feel into the energy and have room and say, okay, that energy's a bit fast right now. I'm going to go a bit slower. One of my beautiful girlfriends, that we have just such a beautiful friendship. I absolutely adore her. And we have this joke about how I walk up and down my stairs because I'm a fast person. I actually am really fast. She is too. She's super fast. Us walking together, it's like fast. When we're on a mission to go somewhere, obviously. And we are fast people and we like to do everything really fast. But then I come into my spiritual practice. I'm in my crystal room, I'm in my treatment rooms, and I'm slow and I'm really present and I'm here. And when I'm with clients, I'm present and I'm here. But when I'm by myself, I'm really, really fast. So we have this joke about my stairs because I get really frustrated. See, I still get frustrated. And I've probably shared this story about how we go up and down the stairs. And I'm just like, let's get up and down the stairs. My son, who's scrolling probably half the time as he walks down the stairs, he'll stop in the middle of the stairway and have a moment on his phone. Then he'll go down another 5 steps and he'll have a moment. For him to get down the stairs, you hear him coming down for dinner and you're like, okay, so he's on his way. But he could still take another 5 minutes to get here. It's not that far away, you know? And so I race up and down those steps. I'm like, use it as a bit of a workout. Go. And so we have this little joke about how are you walking up and down your steps, Kristy? You know, because I always say I need to slow down and be more present when I'm with my family rather than go. And so, okay, here I am. I'm walking down the stairs. It's a little joke that we have. So where can you start to go a bit slower and give your body and your peace of mind some compassion, right? Where can you go slow? Where can you nurture yourself? Where can you fit in a beautiful bath? Where can you fit in just some understanding of self? That's what it comes down to. Going, you know what? Yeah, my body feels a bit tired right now. Let's give it a little massage. Let's just lay down for a minute. Let's not do anything else today. Let's don't worry about the laundry right now. Let's just sit down. My body's calling, my spirit's calling, just to be still. Instead of berating yourself that things aren't done, that you still have so much to do, celebrate the things you have achieved. Yeah? Celebrate what you've done. Give yourself some compassion. And being in nature and being with the animals is such a beautiful way to do that. Okay, card number 3. Growth. This is a beautiful card, isn't it? Growth. Where can you grow? Where can you grow? When we're talking about healing, How can you grow so that you are no longer sitting in energy that doesn't serve you? How can you be growing in your spiritual practice, in your healing journey? Zoom in here a bit more. Where are you sitting in an area that is stagnant? And in actual fact, you could be growing. You could be learning more about that yourself in that area. Whereabouts in your life do you need to expand and you haven't let yourself? You've been a bit scared. You've been a bit sad. You've been a bit worried. Maybe you need to grow some friendships. Maybe you need to grow in a way where you're expanding. You're expanding in your safety, being able to really step out of that security that you need so that you can heal. Because sometimes we get so caught up in, okay, it's safer here. I really don't want to go out. I really don't want to make new friends. You know, my past experiences have showed me I can't trust people. No one understands me. Well, that's not a growth mindset. That's a let's keep ourselves safe mindset, which I understand. But sometimes we need to put ourselves in situations that expand and grow us, right? So we have the growth. So those little tiny steps forward, tiny little step forward in your healing journey. How can you grow your habits just a little bit more so that you are heading in the right direction for your body, for your soul, for your connection with spirit? So if you got the growth, I wonder what you are going to expand into this week. What is it that you can expand? If you got compassion, how are you loving on yourself and having more understanding? If you got respect, well, what are you changing up? What are you really feeling like you need to respect more in your life? And probably for yourself. How are you letting other people treat you? Is what I'm getting. Yeah? Beautiful healing week, my friends. I'm so honored to be with all of you. So much love to all of you. And I'd love to hear what card you got. I would really love to hear what spoke to you. So much love.